Hey y'all, good evening. Oh, goodness gracious, what an eventful day it has been. I wanted to come and talk a little bit about how some of these people on this website are and how weak and codependent they are. And I honestly want to kind of apologize put up. A lot of you guys were in support of that video that I made early this morning. So I appreciate that. Um, if you guys noticed, first of all, I am single. I am single. Okay. Um, every woman, and this is not to insult anybody that's married or women that feel intimidated of being in this world alone. This is not to make y'all feel some type of way. Okay, so maybe I need to retitle this video. Being without a man does not make me weak. And I noticed that people that are codependent, people that really can't get by in this world without being codependent energetically, right? That you got to understand, I'm an only child and I've been independent and out on my own since I was 18 years old. And, I've never been the type that has ever been codependent on my family, my mother and my father. And so I noticed, like, for example, first of all, it seems like there's certain people on this website that want to start attacking when they think that I'm into it with my ex. I don't have a problem with my ex. He's living his life. I am living mine. Only a complete idiot continues to stalk their ex in that way. And yes, me and him have gotten into it publicly, but that is because of our own personal shit. Now, I noticed that other people on this platform, as soon as they thought that he was not around, they began to attack two people, a couple. What the fuck is wrong with people? Have it like I noticed that and I just thought about that. I just thought about how stupid people are. Literally, this person, first of all, I have been a single mother. I have a 22-year-old, I have a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm black. You know how they go around saying that black women are more masculine. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But what makes you a woman does not mean that you are weak without a man. And I don't have to claim to be. So folks literally started attacking me, a man. And what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you to where you think a woman is alone and you just start attacking her and then saying sexual things to her? Yuck, gross. This is the kind of predatory behavior that I cannot stand. I don't like predators. I don't like predatory men. I like territorial men. Now, because I'm a territorial woman, predatorial, never. Territorial and predatorial is two different things. So it's kind of like I feel like these people are vagabonds and criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon and my spirits be wanting me to watch these people and what they doing. Like I wish I would deal with a man that is predatorially stalking a woman online. If he's my man and we're having sex and you're sending sexual messages to another woman, but then again, I'm not bisexual. I realize that about myself. And I struggle with society in a sense to where society is always trying to weaken the woman, All that irritates the hell out of me. I am literally, I am, the older you get, the stronger you get, the more seasoned you get. And so, well, shit, my daughters are in their 20s and they would never like what I don't understand. What are people trying to break people down to what? Like, I think women should break down and weaken men that are very egotistical. I think that that's normal. I think that if you are being bullied or abused by a man that you're involved with, we're not talking about a complete stranger. If you have a sexual relationship with a man and he's kind of misogynistic towards you, I think in that case, but I think that when it comes to women, I think that people should do as much to empower the women. And that is what is wrong with our country. That is what's wrong globally. Anybody that's trying to weaken women, you are basically weakening the immune system of this entire earth. Basically, is what you're doing. So this person, hey, one EQL, this person sees that and just assumes stuff. Just assume. I don't know if the person is assuming or getting insider information, or I guess just assume that I was tripping about some shit I'm not even gonna bring up. I'm not. But this person basically basically started to attack me the next day. And first of all, she must have assumed. People assume stuff. People assume. They are like, first of all, quit being nosy. Quit being nosy. Hello, truly yours. Quit being nosy and all up in people's personal business. You must not have no business of your own if you constantly up in people up in other people's butt like that. So people assume that I'm back with my ex. People assume that we're having sex again. People assume that I was upset with him last night when in reality I wasn't. I was letting it be known. Why would I be in a relationship with a man that's vacationing with another woman, no matter what her relation is to him? Why would I be seriously in a serious involvement with a man that is claiming to be with another woman? Like, it's so stupid. It's codependency. You constantly needing to talk about people, you constantly needing to hold on to, oh my God, this man is doing that to her and I'm powerful than you. And it's like, lady, you realize that when I moved into my home, who manifested the money to move into my house? I paid $6,000 when I moved into this house. That was deposit and first and last month. No, it was only the deposit. I had to pay the security deposit. I had to pay the first month's rent and the prorated rent amount. So I had to pay the rent for April, March, and then the security deposit, which added up to $6,000 total. Who paid all of that? I did. Did a man help me with that? No. In fact, I was into it with my ex. You can even call him my twin flame. I was into it with him the whole time because he thought I was cheating on him or something. And I still manifested the money. Not only that, I had a lowered credit score. I had my credit score was below 550 when I moved into this house. And I still got approved. And yeah, I did manipulate it a little bit with magic. I did. I'm not even going to lie to you. So just recently, I've been talking to my clients. My clients. Okay. I don't live with my mama. I live by myself. Regardless if I fell on hard times, I've still made it. Right. I've been advertising to my clients, getting their places, getting their own place. and pretty soon I'll be helping them buy homes. Either one, I can help somebody buy. I've already done it. In fact, one of my ex frenemies on here, she has a house right now to this day because of me. This is the reason why I don't do free work, not even for friends. I don't do free work because she would call me and she would be like, "Oh my God, Jamila." And I'd be like, "Okay, I'll do this for you." You know what I'm saying? And then I noticed that it was taken away from me. So I kind of bagged up, but she did get her house, right? Now, all of a sudden, you can tell that people are trying to advertise the same things that I'm advertising. And it's kind of it's pathological because what do you think is going to happen? If you don't have the true capability of manifesting an entire house, I'm sitting on a half an acre. I'm not just sitting in a room. I'm not renting a room. Hello? And I'm not dissing and degrading any of y'all that are. I can walk all throughout my house, walk outside. I'm sitting on a half of an acre, over half of an acre. And now I done manifested all of this stuff, and you're gonna try to tell people that I can't manifest, and then they're always going around talking about, oh, you about to be evicted and da 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 da. And I'm gonna tell y'all why, because people like that do contribute to the homeless problem. People like them do contribute to that because first of all, there is a homeless problem. There is, and it ain't even just about being out on the streets. You know, most people want their own space where they can stretch out, they can have sex with their husbands or their boyfriends, they want their kids to have their own bedrooms. You know, I currently have a few clients that I am assisting them, and you know, with getting their places, with getting their own home, as well as getting jobs. These are things that I specialize in. And you got people running around here trying to beat me. Now imagine if you were to go and say, well, you know, I'm gonna go to this other person because her ex-boyfriend is acting she's arguing with her ex-boyfriend or her twin flame in social media. I'm not gonna go to Jamila, I'm gonna go to somewhere else. You're gonna end up with nothing. You're gonna end up with nothing. You're gonna end up throwing your money away. And I'm tired of people trying to steal my clients, even though they can't. I'm like, I don't believe that nobody on here has actually ever stole a client. But I do believe what they did do was they sort of the consistent flagging. I can guarantee you that this video right here, this live is being flagged. Why? Because they're haters. Why? They don't want y'all to have a farmhouse. They don't want you to have a place for your dog to run around in the backyard. They don't want you to have those things because they don't have it. Why can't they manifest it? Why? I'll tell you why. Because they are too busy obsessed with people online. That's why. How you going to manifest when you obsessed with people online that don't mean anything or matter to you? Or either they just give up the ghost, honey. They lost their mind when they saw me move into this house and been going hard body. But who are they doing a disservice to? They are doing a disservice to y'all, ain't they? Because they're lying to you and they're giving out improper information. Oh, trust me, you give me a couple of $1,000, you're gonna be moving into your place. You're gonna get approved. And it goes depending on what area or location that you're in. If you're trying to buy a home and you need a down payment, it is like a certain percentage, right? And so it's people on here that use my magic to buy their homes, and they not paying me a dime, which is fine. They can keep that. They can keep that. Okay. Because usually when a spiritualist such as myself, a high priestess, does that work for you because everything was working against you, your credit, your family, you know, you know, you had a shaky job or whatever. So do I, right? And they're making it that way on purpose. But when you start attacking the real ones, the true ones, what does that say about this world? What is it? What is it that's going on? And That's why I'm always a winner. Because guess what, y'all? My spirits keep me peaceful. I'm not stressed. I ain't got no chest pains. But in fact, I'm about to go down here and get me some coffee, my evening cup of coffee, and sit here and play with my new spiritual tool that I just got. So now, so listen, scammers out here, a lot of us witches need to really pay attention to the scam artists out here. And you know what? Yes, it is trickster spirits behind scam artists. Absolutely. Oh, I already know it. I already know it. And the apple didn't fall far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma was a boss. My mom was a boss. My mom owned 4 houses in her lifetime, 4 of them. Every house that she lived in got bigger and bigger and better and better. But see, y'all got to understand that when you got somebody like, okay, for example, you got somebody out here constantly trying to disrupt a business owner with a business as important as mine, you have to look at that person as public enemy number one. Instead of thinking it's funny, it's not funny. And I ain't been laughing the past couple of months. You know, if I did laugh, it's because it's because you know, it's bewilderment. But you know, people like that are leading to the instability of people. Y'all have no idea how many people I have spoken to in the past 2 to 3 months from TikTok that have said, I went to this person and paid them $25,000 and nothing happened. I went to this other person and paid them $40 and nothing happened. I'm like, well, I don't know what you thought you was gonna get with $40, baby. But I'm gonna digress. Okay. People are going to these people that are using our industry as a hustle. And yes, there are trickster spirits behind that. That's what dupes you and manipulates you into doing that in the first place, is a trickster spirit, because it's going to tell you, hey, I can do this. Yeah, come on, bring your money. And then you spend your money. Now, I'm going to tell y'all honestly what that's all about. If you lose $25,000 on a spiritualist or a psychic, boo boo, you got some debt that you needed to pay. You had some spiritual debt that you needed to pay. That doesn't mean that witchcraft and magic is bullcrap. See, I'm a trailblazer for all of the authentic witches. That's why everybody love me, because I tell y'all the truth. Okay. And I will address it. Okay. Um, you got a spiritual debt that you need to pay. If you go somewhere and you pay them, even 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and it never manifests for you, and you got conned or scammed, that means that there's some debt that you needed to pay. You still shouldn't give up on magic, or it could be a sign that you need to go under some apprenticeship and learn your magic and actually connect with it yourself. Because everybody is doing it, everybody's been lied to about that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yep. You right. You right. Truly yours. You're right. But we got a remedy for that too. I was actually going to show it to you guys on my other channel, on the Witch's Broom channel, but it's so controversial. There is so many things that I could share with you guys. I got like probably like 1,000 pictures in my storage, just pictures that I done took of my spiritual work. I could literally put together a movie of the spiritual workings that I've done. And one of them is menstrual blood magic. I'm grabby. Look, listen, listen. I be wanting my period cycle to be every 21 days. I be like, come on, period. Come on. Come on. Come on down, baby. Come on down, baby. You know how women's cycles can range from 21 days to 28 days. I used to be like literally every 28 days. And sometimes I'll be a few days late and I'll be looking for that period. I'll be like, where is my period at? And they will come out here and go, and that's because they know that it's powerful. And they don't want you to know that. Now, some of y'all are possibly getting ready to come on. I know that mine is going to be here soon, shortly after the new moon. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps switching. It keeps switching up And I keep track of my lunar days, like the day that I start my period. I look at what the moon is doing and I track that stuff because it lets me know certain things that are going on in my body and certain things that are going on spiritually. See, they want you to think that, you know, that women running around in social media yelling at each other and fighting with each other, oh yeah, that's witchy. That's witchy. No, it's not. It's stupid. It's a waste of freaking time. In the meantime, either you or your babies, y'all need a place to live. Yeah, it ain't even about needing a place to live. It's about getting your dream home. That's what I do. I manifest your dream home. I didn't even know that this house was my dream house. One of them. I didn't even know it. I actually bumped into this house. I didn't even realize it was my dream home. I love this house. The moment I stepped foot in it, I was like, oh my God. And even though now I've outgrew it, seriously, I've outgrown this house. And to be honest with you, I've actually thought about moving to an area of Georgia that has basements and attics, like finished attics and stuff, because, or just a place that has 3 stories. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I really would like to be at an elevation, like when I'm doing my rituals. So I would like to have an attic. Or if I get one built, but see, but witches are supposed to be manifesting. They're not supposed to be running around here doing the stuff that you see some of these people doing. And then, especially if you are a part of the witchy community and we're all witches, why would you sit up here and try to hinder another witch? You like, do you not understand that you affect the collective? You do. In some kind of way, you're affecting the collective when you're doing that. So it doesn't make any sense. Like, none of it says to me, it's not giving me authentic witchery. It's not. That's not what it's giving me. It's giving me people that are scam artists that want to emulate people. They don't have the power to actually do it. And they're screwing over people royally and then threatening them. Some of y'all done ran into some of these spiritualists to where if you even complain to them, they'll start threatening you. Oh, I know where you live and I'm going to get you and all that weird shit. Like, what's going on here? I would never, ever threaten my clients, ever. Not once have I ever had to threaten a client. Not once, ever. And I've seen it happen. And these people go around the internet, they lie on people, cry river, try to hold people hostage. Oh, if you don't do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to call your phone. I'm going to call your business phone. I'm going to threaten you. Hey, man, in the meantime, people are losing money. Y'all all losing money. All of y'all are losing money because of these scam artists out here that are in the spiritual, and this includes the church. Some of these churches is scamming y'all, especially when you go in there and you give them what, 20% of your income, and when you fall on hard times, they can't even pay your light bill or your gas bill for you. And I'll be and it's so weird because they delay up until the last day, that last second, that last millisecond, that moment. And it's so annoying. It really is annoying. It really is. I swear to God, this is the kind of crap that they're doing. So, I do the best that I can to not fuss at people. I have clients that have been with me since I started my company. They've been with me since I started for years and years and years. And now a lot of these clients are the ones that are dealing with long-term issues to where, they may have started with me in 2016 And then there was an issue that was not meant to be resolved until 2023. New stuff comes up. So like for real, honestly, um that's why I want to start like a mailing list. But I got every single client that I have ever seen. I have all of y'all email addresses and phone numbers. If your phone number is still the same. So really, to be truthful with you, like I can't wait till I take my sabbatical. I'm tired of this because I see people targeting my clients. I see you when you get to talking crazy about me and you start to attack me and you start to lie on my family, you're targeting my clients and I will not let that happen. In fact, you're probably targeting my clients so that you can freaking attack them or mess their stuff up for them. So that's been the obsession for 3 years. What kind of like what it like I said, is that a bum witch? Oh, I'm obsessed with the fact that you have a house and I don't. Oh, your house stinks and your house is this and your house is that. Oh, I want to target your clients and so that I can do them the same way. It's a lot of bullshit going on. And I know that it's not y'all job. It ain't even my job. I give those people to God, but I do have to speak out. Nobody can sit back and not, I especially, because it matters. I have to speak out against certain people. I have to. I have to call it down. If I don't call it down, my clients could literally get lost in the shuffle. If y'all like make the wrong decision or something, because they're obviously targeting my audience and targeting my clients. And I ain't about to let that happen. So, anyway, yeah, I'm single. I am single. Yes, thank you very much. Most of us witches are single. Most of us are. And who needs to know necessarily witchcraft or love spells to have a husband? Nobody. Witchcraft can be useful if your husband is possessed by a spirit. Witchcraft can be useful if you need to bring peace into your home. Witchcraft is useful in those cases. That again, we're going off of male thoughts, the way men think. Men will put love spells on women. Women don't have to put love spells on men typically. If you need a reunion and you want to revitalize the situation, then yes. But the men are the ones that primarily focus on love and lust spells. Women don't have to do that typically. Men also judge each other based upon if they have a woman or not. Women don't do that. Trust me. First of all, we outnumber men. So if I were to go into my grave single, trust me, I would be fine with that. So none of it is really making any sense, which is why I get so freaking frustrated by the bull crap. I get so frustrated by the fake. Because that is fake. So if you're a witch, okay, do spells, do readings. You're supposed to be a witch, but all you do is talk about me and chase me and stalk me. I'm so confused about that. Really? Exactly. You're right. You're right. You're right. But that is honestly, women typically don't do that. And it may have something to do, men have a tendency to be more sexual. They tend to have much more of a need for sex, even when they're alone, because their stuff is on the outside, ours is on the inside. That's just like for me, before I met up with my twin, I was celibate for years. What am I supposed to have thousands of notches under my belt? I'm a woman. And so that's why that's why I don't go along with society and culture a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because if you do that, if you try to keep up with the trends, you're going to be all over the place, back and forth and up and down. You have to do what pleases you and what feels right for you. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have stayed celibate sometimes because no, I don't know. Um in society also, going back to what I was talking about with people trying to weaken the woman, that's so silly. So I am strong without a husband. In fact, when I do get married, if I get married, he's probably not going to be somebody that's going to be helping me run the business. When I go into ritual, I already have my masculine energy there. I don't need somebody there to support me in a ritual, especially now. I've been doing this for almost a decade. A lot of people really genuinely don't have an understanding of the craft. In fact, I mean, throughout history, women have been shunned for being witches. We've been shunned not only by society, but by men themselves. Don't really get down with witches, which is really sad. That's really sad because witches have a lot of healing. A lot of us are healers, a lot of us are, but so as long as men are being very prideful like that when it comes to women, women have to do the same thing. It ain't even about, it's just about, listen, I exist, I'm good on that. I actually spent a couple of years in my on YouTube when I put up my channel being shamed because of being single. I'm like, really? Like, wow, like this is so ignorant and I can't stand it. And I don't like any of them. I don't have lukewarm feelings. I am cold as ice when it comes to people like that because it's so stupid. In reality, people that pick on women are weak themselves. You're weaker than that woman that you're harassing and picking on. Unless the woman is stalking you. Like if a woman puts herself in a position to be a stalker like that, to where she is taking on a masculine role, then I think that men have the right to fight back. That's just like I feel like men have a right. If a woman slaps you, hey, you may have to slap her back. Okay. Now I got sons. I'm not about to sit up here and I'm gonna let them know, no, don't hit no woman. Don't ever hit no woman. But what if a woman is getting ready to hit you on the head with a sledgehammer or something? What you gonna do? Not defend yourself? Okay, guys, I gotta go. I will see y'all later. It's totally ridiculous. I cannot wait until I need to take my sabbatical from social media. And then, if you notice, as soon as I say that I'm getting ready to take a sabbatical, they start doing silly stuff in social media. And it's usually centered around me in some kind of way. It's so stupid. It really is. And I honestly, somebody was saying to me today, they was like, you need to tell your clients to quit watching those people. How? It's like watching a train wreck. If you saw a plane falling out of the sky about to crash, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people should do something better in some of it. Child, let me tell you, it just and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm totally turned off by most of the males that I've ran into social media. I'm turned off. And, how can you say that you're a man of value when you are a complete and total turn off? And women should set the tone for that. If a woman tells you you're a turn off, you don't follow up with, well, you're a turn off too. Look at you. You got saggy boobs and you're old and you got them kids, you know, and then you're thinking, wow, you're even more of a turn off. So we got a lot of biatches, like men that act like bees out here. We don't have men out here. We got beesies out here for real. And I don't have time for that. I really don't. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I love it when one EQL says that. Go die permanently. Lord have mercy, girl. You be scaring people. Anyway, y'all. So I gotta go because I gotta order some stuff for a client for her ritual work that I'm gonna do because I have a couple of clients that I am manifesting houses for, and then I also have a fertility client as well. So you know, it's kind of like wow, like I'm sick of stalkers. I'm sick of stalkers. I'm sick of stalkers, and I'm sick of people stalking me and trying to steal my identity. Like they're literally trying to steal people's identity. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, I gotta go, guys. I'll see y'all later because Jacob is jumping up and down in front of me trying to tell me something. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Okay. All right. Please forgive me for yelling and screaming. I'm talking about all of the normal people that are sitting around watching complete Nimrods or whatever act crazy. So if I could go back and change it, I would have never associated. And I didn't associate. I didn't, you know, to be honest with you. I've never been associated with it. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Blessings. Bye.